wasn't satisfied with the sack. He wanted a strip sack. Again, Evans gets in there. Watson escapes, takes a huge hit. Helicopters down at the 40. The spot will be just short. Pops up. Foster on the tackle.
Watch the linebackers clear out. Once the defensive front four doesn't get him, everybody's in man coverage. He's got room to run. But look at the closing speed by Foster and by Minkah Fitzpatrick.
Keep this drive alive. Working against Jalen Johnson, Pettis. Browning. Running. Stopped short. He got helicoptered and got stoned before the first down marker by Donovan Thompson.
He couldn't find anyone, and he is determined there. Now watch the effort here. He just takes the biggest hit.
Bradford, not a body within 10 yards, lofting down the sideline for Johnson, and he is leveled by Major Wright.
Manny Johnson beating Hayden, but look at Major Wright going right through the wide.
And he wants nothing but the best on every single play. Here's Wenning will throw it out. Look out! Oh, man, Gabe Lynn unloads. And Jawan Edwards paid a terrible price for having his head turned. Gabe Lynn played a lot last week. Jamel Fleming was injured.
Wartenschlager to the sideline, caught. First down. Woo! What a hit! Denzel Ward! You got barbecue back there? And you didn't invite me? Hurt my feelings.
Wow.
They're going to discuss whether this was a completion and a fumble or just an incomplete pass.
You got to make plays now. Michael Irvin's not going to make any plays for his team anymore.
That's good. Oh! What a hit by Charles Brown on Travis Benjamin.
And he probably had his rear end shoot out about not closing and getting off the block. That's the responsibility of Hearns, number one. He has to get the block on Brown to protect Benjamin. But he does a poor job of blocking Brown. And
Along with Keith Ford. This one returnable by Speedy.
That's Mac Wilson, a true freshman, by the way. He's going to be an elite player someday. You know who he reminds me of with that hit? Reuben Foster a couple years ago. Holy cow. Now remember, helmet to helmet would be targeting. Is it? Yes, it is.
Wide receiver set. They'll hand off. Ellington sweeping right side. Shaq Willison tracking. And there's a huge hit on Ellington. And DJ Swearinger stands over him. And Ellington is still on the ground. And DJ gets a flag. This may hurt just as bad for the Gamecocks. The football's going to come all the way out to the 50-yard line.
very emotional player, great leader, but that's just something you don't do.
He stood over top of him and taunted him. Ellington.
Without their leading rusher, Sonoris Perry, out with a knee injury. They haven't rushed for more than 50 yards in any of the last 3 games. Bridgewater, a long throw. Is it inbound?
Back rolls. The middle linebacker will be assigned for second contain. He does his job. He just has to come a little bit lower. You see where the helmet hit Bridgewater's helmet. And that's a good shot by John Bostic. Interestingly enough, Dan Quinn.
Heisman is presented by the National Football Foundation.
Martinez to throw it over the middle. He finds Jamal Turner. And what a block! Kenny Bell! Turner! Touchdown, Nebraska! That's the best block we've seen this year. Flag on the play. Woo!
Is watch at the end of the play as Turner catches the football. Listen. That's football. Charles, that's football. What is he supposed to do? I'm having trouble absorbing that one because that's a guy chasing a ball carrier, and he's very close to him. The plays, he's not 30 yards away from
the difficulties they've had through the 1-4 start. Devon Reed. Big hit on the return.
But whenever you see something flying out of the helmet area, as you see on the screen, whether it's a mouthpiece.